Hi everybody, I'm Marco Perugini.
And I'm Sal Perugini. What we'd like to do for you this afternoon is tell you a little bit about us, who we are, what we do, and what our product is in our background actually. And I'll let my brother take over from there.
Our product actually is marinara sauce. We were in the Italian restaurant business for 23 years, and we sold out of the restaurant in 2006. And spent a little time putting it together, but my brother and I decided this would be a good new business for us to get into, and we began marketing our own pasta sauce. The same sauce that we used in the restaurant for 23 years, made fresh every day, has a proven track record for 23 years, and we're out there every day marketing it throughout the state of Connecticut and into the tri-state area.
Right, both of us have the same types of backgrounds, except mine is more in the sales area of food, where my brother is the chef who ran the restaurant. So his expertise is in cooking, mine is in selling. So I had a job that was kind of a dead-end job, wasn't going anywhere, and my brother didn't really know what to do, what he was going to do with himself after selling the restaurant. So we said, let's put our heads together and come up with something that we can both do and would make sense. So we came up with this product, Perugini's marinara sauce, which is the same sauce that we used in the restaurant all those years.
The recipe actually comes from our grandmother, who came here from Italy. She came from the town of Ponte Landolfo, Benevento, which is a small farming community about an hour east of Naples in the mountain region. And the recipe was passed from her down to our father, who actually perfected the product in the restaurant. And then my brother and I, we took it from there. And
currently we're in several locations throughout the state of Connecticut and now going into the tri-state area. What we do basically is really simple. We just go into stores and we market our product. We speak to the managers, and we're in IGAs, independent stores, specialty stores, stores of that nature. And we set up a demo on specific days of the week when there's a lot of, basically Saturdays, Sundays, Mondays. And we set up our little thing.
Well, what we do basically is we try to explain a little bit about who we are, like we're telling you here, who we are, what we do. And in these supermarkets, we do these tastings 3 times a week normally, and just let people try the product. Usually with a nice piece of Italian bread, just let them try the sauce. We want them to taste the sauce, not so much the bread or the pasta. That's why we use bread. We let them taste the sauce and see exactly how close this is to a homemade sauce in a jar, because that's actually what it is. That was the main objective when we started doing this project, to keep it like a homemade sauce in a jar for the first time, which we don't believe really exists out there.
Right, and the reason we use bread, if you're wondering, is because growing up Italian, there was a big thing on Sunday mornings when grandma or your mom made sauce. Excuse me. You'd wake up in the morning, you'd smell the aroma of the sauce throughout the home, and you'd get up and you'd grab a piece of bread and you'd dip it into the sauce and taste it. Because you know that was what's going to be happening in about an hour or two. You're going to have dinner. You have spaghetti and meatballs and sausage and all the types of meats that go along in a traditional Sunday afternoon meal in an Italian home.
You see this sauce, it's made with imported Italian tomatoes and a very good balance of herbs and spices.
There's an old wives' tale that people always think that sauce has got to cook for hours and hours and hours to get that good taste. Actually, it's not true. The longer you cook the sauce, the worse it makes it, because you're putting acid into the sauce. So it's a freshly cooked product.
My brother just said. As soon as it reaches temperature, it goes from the kettles into the jars, and that gives it its freshness. Like I said.
So what happens is you don't have to heat this. You can heat the sauce up more than once, because it's not going to be overcooked if you do. What we basically do is we take 2 or 3 jars out of like this. We pour them into a sauce pot. We heat them up in the morning, and then we put it into the crock pot and we bring it to wherever we're going. So what you're getting is this product itself in the jar into the crock pot, and that's what they're tasting. So it's not as if we're making it on the stove. So it's this product that you're tasting.
And now I think, now that we've told you a little bit about us and a little bit about our product and what we do and how we actually make it, we're going to take you to a live tasting at Laban's Supermarket here in Watertown, Connecticut, and we're going to show you exactly what we do in these tastings, these in-store demos, and how we actually market the product to the public.
Right, so don't go away, we'll be right back. People coming in. Yep. There you go. Is it me? For water preservatives. I mean, what you think?
Yeah, I think that looks
over a year now.
I haven't seen her in like, 6 years.
Great sauce. Use it for anything. It's very versatile. That's good sauce. Very good. Looks like what you've got in store at home, right? Tastes like homemade sauce in the jar, right?
I'm married to an Italian girl. I would never think about buying sauce in a jar. But this, on the nights I'm going to cook, I can use your sauce and I'm in good. Very good fly. Listen, if you were to ask me yesterday if I would ever consider eating the sauce out of a jar, being married to an Italian girl for 28 years, I'd say you're crazy. But I went over here down the hall here and I tried Perugini sauce, and I'm sold. Now the nights when I'm going to cook, instead of me taking my wife's sauce, I'm going to use Perugini's and fool everybody. You got to try the sauce.
Okay, now that you've seen a live tasting for yourselves, you see exactly what happens when we have a live. You see the synergy that we create, and people come and have a great time and they try the product, or we talk about the product, just like we're talking to you. So at this point, I guess you can come and see us at PeruginiFoods.com.
Feel free to visit our website at PeruginiFoods.com, and there should be a link on there to contact us, and it'll take you to sales at PeruginiFoods.com, and we will be happy to ship anywhere throughout the country, worldwide. Okay, look forward to seeing all of you soon.
Ciao.